Yo, what's up everybody and welcome to a new video. This is a new feature on Reece's Evo 2. We've got Reece just over here with me. The weather is not on our side today. Let me take this off so you can read my lips. New 621 face masks though, baby. Yeah, the weather's not exactly on our side today, but that's not going to dampen our spirits at all. Hopefully the rain on the mic isn't too annoying, but it's just going to have to bear with it because we're using the big camera today. So, Evo 2.
Evo 2.
Evo 2. So this is Reece. His Instagram's right next to him right now. And we're doing one of his two cars today.
One of two.
And this is the Evo 2. So, quick spec rundown that we've got.
It is pretty much standard.
Pretty much standard. Hey, that's never a bad thing in this day and age.
It's got a turbo elbow screamer, HKS 3-inch exhaust system, Grady gauges. It's got rotor wheels, which they're okay, they haven't snapped yet.
Wait, come on, let's not be unfair on Rotor, man. I know we all like a real wheel, but Rotor are the best of the replica brand wheels. They are the best out of them all, in my opinion. So I don't hate them. Yeah. So you also said you got an Evo 3 front bumper on it.
It's an Evo 3 front bumper, which is a bit more aggressive than a 2 bumper, but the rest of the body styling is Evo 2 standard.
Cool. Cool, and there's some points I want to point out. That when you were coming down, I thought this was an Evo 4.
It is not.
It's not an Evo 4, it's definitely an Evo 2. It even says it on the bonnet just there. You've got some gold behind there. Is that like gold heat wraps?
Yeah, it's just a heat wrap. Probably does not a lot, but I thought it looked cool.
It does look really cool, man. I really like that. And this, as far as 94 cars go, it's got quite a lot of tech on it. Like a lot more than I thought.
It's quite luxury for a 94 Jap car.
Shall we show them? Because like you said, this is a relatively standard car, so we can't talk hugely about mods and stuff, but because it's such a unique car that we don't see too often, we've got to show you some of the stuff. Right, let's see. So, as we go in here.
See, this is actually for parking. These are your parking lights, which you put on your side lights.
Okay.
That's your normal lights. Power folding mirrors, which is amazing for 94. And over here...
Shall I hop in? Because I know where this is. Over here, we have this button just here now. Do you want to explain what that does?
So that is for your intercooler, which is an intercooler spray button.
To keep your intercooler.
A bit more of a gimmick than it works, but it's factory standard, so it's pretty cool.
I love it. Now, if I just sit in here, because I'm not driving the car today, I'm just going to be passenger / interviewer. But you can see it's got the Momo steering wheel. Now, is this a Monte Carlo? Is that what this would be called?
I'm not entirely sure, because they did come with a standard Momo, but it hasn't got the original horn.
I can see it's got a Sparko horn.
Yeah, but I'm not totally sure. I don't know.
So, is this your turbo boost gauge? Is it?
That is a Gizmo M2, I believe.
Cool. And then you've got a G-Ready, Greedy, whatever pronunciation of it. What's that? A boost gauge, yeah. Cool. 150,000 kilometers.
It's a mixture of both because it has been converted.
Okay, still fairly low miles for the year.
Yeah.
Can't complain at that at all. One thing I love about the Evo, sorry about my mess in here, we're just setting up for when we go out, is that the dashboards are all the same for the most part. For every Evo that I've ever been in, which is really interesting. They have these incredible Recaro seats. These incredible Recaro seats of this like real retro design in the middle, and the grey surrounds and the grey rear interior matching. It's just so damn cool. Now, I said something to you as well when you turned up. Let's have a little wander around it. Was how small it is. Right?
Yeah,
that really surprised me, because Evos are obviously quite a long, large car, but this parked up next to my daily driver, it looked tiny. I was like, wow, that's so cool. So it is obviously GSR Evo 2. The rear end has this real retro feel. I absolutely love it. I love the stance on the wheels. I know you said you're not particularly too happy with the wheels as such, but
I'm happy with how they fit.
Yeah, I think they look really cool, really subtle, unlike that huge exhaust down here. And what brand is this?
It's a HKS Super Drager, I think.
HKS Super Drager. Love that. Now, the rain is kind of doing the paint a bit of justice, but it is like a patinaed kind of look on top. Obviously, it's an old Japanese car. They get the paint wear, but you can see under there, if I wipe, It's obviously had rally art stickers on it before. Now, this is the thing with these Japanese imports. They all tell a story. I love it. And another thing I love about the Japanese import cars is the bronze glass.
Yes.
That's so cool. Like, was that a factory thing? Is that standard?
Yeah, all factory in the Evo is the bronze glass.
Oh, that's so cool, man. Right, enough talking and us getting soaked. Should we take it out?
Let's go.
Cool. I'm not going to be driving Reece's car today. With these, I really want these to be more focused on the driver and the car itself and their relationship together, instead of me booting the crap out of somebody else's car on camera. So we'll go for a drive and we'll see what we can talk about, what we find out. Reece, Evo 2. Why? Why an Evo 2?
Well, I actually wanted an Evo 3.
Okay.
There's not a lot of difference really, so I kind of just trying to find an Evo 3 was a nightmare, but this come up quite cheap locally, and I couldn't say no. But I loved the Evo 3 from Initial D, so the actual movie I watched as a kid, and I think the guy's called like Emperor or some shit like that. But yeah, ever since then I've always loved an Evo 3. Obviously I couldn't get one being like 7, but yeah, managed to be able to afford one. The chance was there, so I took it.
Yeah, you got a really nice one as well, man. I love it being black. I like the patina on the paint as well. Like, I actually like that, because I feel like when cars look like that, they tell a bit of a story.
Yeah.
You know, they kind of have their, I don't know, it's something to me that I really like. Like, to me, a paint job doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
What are the specs and the power on this sort of thing? Like, is it a relatively standard one that you've got? Or?
So it's pretty standard. Standard power's around 260 to 270. I've got a Blitz ECU. I don't even think I've got an uprated fuel pump, to be honest. I've got 3-inch exhaust. Just little bits like that. Good air intake, which is a Blitz one from Japan. It makes probably about 280. I haven't added dynos yet, but
it's still good power for a relatively old car, you know. I thought one of the things I said to you was like, wow, the Evo dashes are all the same. Like, it really does feel like they all look almost identical. It's really funny that they didn't really change that at all. Yeah, how cool is that? So you said some of the mods. What's your favourite mod to the car?
Some people disagree, mainly older public, which is a screamer pipe.
Okay, yeah, hopefully we can hear that in a moment.
But yeah, I don't know, just that's probably that. But the overall car in general, just can't fault it really.
Yeah, cool, man. Cool. I think it's so smart. One of the things as well about these old Japanese cars, I don't know whether it's the plastic. I mention this all the time. Like the smell, they all had that same
weird Jap smell.
Yeah, that weird Japanese plasticky old smell. It's really, really unique to these Japanese cars, and I absolutely love it. Like, I guess it's just the memories that it throws back at me. I'm like, oh yeah, this is so sick. Like, I love it. Absolutely love it. What's your favourite characteristic about the car? Like, what, you know, obviously you've driven this. This is why I wanted you to drive it, because I feel like unless I take a car for a day, you don't really learn how you know, I can drive it and boot it around all I want and be like, oh yeah, this is so fast. But like, you're the owner, you drive this all the time. Like, what are your favourite characteristics?
It's comfortable. So it's just, it feels just like a normal sedan, really. But then obviously if you boot it, it gives it depth, and then, but it's four-wheel drive as well, so it handles very well. I think just overall, everything really, body styling, everything, it's very different, but it's weird because it's basic. Yeah, it's like the car for how it is, really, how it drives, how it performs. It's really nice, it's really smooth, considering it's nearly, well, it's 25 years old now, I'll be 25 years old.
Oh, that's so crazy. How old are you? Oh, it's 420.
I just turned 24 last month.
So this car's older than you?
So this car is older than me, yeah.
Sick.
And it still drives well, performs well.
Yeah, love that,
standard engine, so.
Love that. To ask you then, what's your least favourite thing about it?
My least favourite thing?
Yeah, there's got to be something you don't like about it.
At the moment is my choice of wheels, purely because they're a bit too big for what I want, really.
Okay.
But drive-wise, I can't really fault it. It's just what I put on it, really, which will make the difference. So I'd say the only thing is the suspension's a little bit boaty, but it's on really old and knackered coilovers.
What brand are they on, did you say?
I think they're Fox Racing.
Oh, okay. No.
So, I don't know, they come from Japan, I think. But other than that, there's not a lot I can fault with it, other than being expensive to run.
expensive to run. Is it expensive to run?
Fuel wise, it's not amazing. I've never filled it up because it scares me.
Really?
Yeah, it's okay. It's not an everyday car really.
So what's next for this car? Because you've had it a little while, right?
Just over a year.
You've had it over a year, yeah? So what is next for it?
I'd like to get a G4 Link ECU, just so it's tunable, because I can't really do much with the Blitz ECUs. And then just little bits, there's on the owners group, there's actually a thing that tells you how to get to 400 brake, which is really simple.
Okay, cool.
Don't really need to do internals, they're fine. Turbo is normally okay as well. But probably be cams, ECU, and probably a slightly better exhaust.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, what I have to say, I love these Recaros. These are so cool. Like this design on them, and that we'll have to show when we stop in a moment. They are so awesome. Real. I don't know if I've seen any of this finish as well.
Yeah, standard seats.
They are, yeah. Was there many Evo 2s sold?
I think they made. I think some people will probably correct me, but I think there's about maybe 7,500 Evo 2s, which is including an RS model, which they use for rallying. Yep. There was more Evo 3s. I think they made more of those. But yeah, the 2s and the 1s, there's only around 7,000 to 8,000 made.
Awesome. And is that worldwide?
That's just, yeah, they were made Japan.
Oh, you got a fuck me handle. Hell yeah. Wow, it really does feel fast. That surprised me. I didn't expect it to feel like it picked up like that when it come on boost.
Yeah, it pulls up alright.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool, man. I like the noise as well. That scream you're saying. Sick. I like it. That's cool, man.
Weighs about the same as an EP3.
Okay, with 280 horsepower.
It's literally about 1,200 kilos, standard. So,
what do these go for now, money-wise? If someone wanted to buy one of these, like what would they be looking at?
A nice, tidy one. So, with a nice paint job, just sub to mods. You're looking at around 8 to 10 grand.
Okay, so it's not painful money. It's not.
Yeah, it's not painful. But the thing is, the market's going up purely because the US imports.
Yeah.
So I've seen a few.
Those goddamn Americans ruining everything.
I've seen a few 2s and 3s go for about 20 to 25,000 US dollars. So it's,
oh my goodness.
It all depends on how much people want them.
Wow. Yeah. Are you going to keep holding this then? Is this a keeper?
Yeah.
This car?
So that's why I bought it. Was for an investment really. I got it quite cheap myself because it does need some TLC. But yeah, plan on just investment and then watch it rise. And if it gets to the right price, one day I might sell it.
Yeah.
Depends how much I love it.
Yeah. Well, how much do you love it now?
A lot. I use this more than my Civic.
Yeah, because he also has, just to let people know, a K20 EG. Did you buy it as it is?
I bought it done purely because I'm lazy and I didn't really want the ag of another build. I did have a really old 3rd gen Civic,
which was so cool.
It was cool, but also very rotten.
Yeah, I had one of those as well that was also very rotten, so I know that.
So I got rid of it. I actually had a Starlet after that. Well, no, I still had that. I bought a Starlet. Obviously the bottom end went, and then I just wanted a quick car that I could just get in and drive. That was all done.
Well, it's a very, very nice one that we will try and get featured on the channel at some point as well. It's a beautiful car, and your girlfriend has an EG as well, right?
She does indeed.
What engine's in hers?
She's got a B18 C6.
Perfect. We'll definitely get that on the channel very soon as well. It's a really, really smart car. Really cool, man. But and like you said, it's only 280 brake. It still feels like this would be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
like as a road car at the moment, I'd probably probably say this would be awesome just to go take out around the back lanes.
Yeah, so there's quite a lot of back lanes around me, which is
perfect. Yeah,
fun.
yeah. Oh, man, this is cool. This is cool, man. Right, and with that comes the end of the video. Please make sure you give Reece a follow on his Instagram. That should be on the screen right now. He also has a K20 EG, so it's definitely worth having a look at. But we really wanted to showcase the Evo off today. They're such a rare car now in this world, and obviously the prices are only going to go up. So it's nice to see someone actually enjoying them while we still can. and yeah, it's just been great. It's been a lot of fun to do this. I hope you guys have liked it. Please leave a fat old like on the video if you have. It makes me want to do more of them, obviously, if I see you guys enjoying it. Make sure you give Reece some love for coming down today. We're now going to do some photos in this horrible English weather. I hope that it hasn't affected the microphone noise too bad. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hit subscribe on the channel. Let me know what other cars you'd like to see featured, and we'll do more soon. Right, don't forget to grab a face mask. Keep safe in these times and all that. Right, peace.